In this session, number 25, we continue with scripting for referrals. Just as in selling, once you make your presentation, you should be prepared to handle objections. Your goal will be to have more creative ways to ask them than they have ways to say no. If they say, well, I can't think of anyone, you could counter with, well, that's why I'm happy that my manager gave me this list. Let's see, how about your best friend? Or who do you look up to more than anyone else? Or how about your doctor? Or who do you go to for advice? If they say, well, I don't give out any names, you could try, well, I'm glad you mentioned that since I won't even mention your name if you prefer. Since we've cleared that up, how about a rich uncle? Once you get your first name, please don't ask for any information. Instead, go for more names. However, don't make the mistake of asking, well, who else do you know or who else can you think of, which puts them back into their mental Rolodex. Instead, keep helping them by suggesting, how about the most aggressive person you know? Or who would be the most conservative person you know? How about a successful business owner? Or who do you know that recently came into some money? Who's the richest person you know? Of course, you'll need to replace certain words to fit your product or service. Now, after they run out of names, you should ask, if you were me, who would you call first and why? At this point, they will actually start to rate the names and tell you who and why to call and in what order. Now, I appreciate that getting referrals is a challenge. However, you will be amazed at what they will now tell you about their friends, neighbors, and relatives. I've had them tell me things like, oh, I'd call Bob first. How come? Oh, yeah, he's a mooch. You tell him a great story, he'll buy anything. Or, well, I'd probably call Mary. However, she's got a couple degrees and has her nose way up in the air, so you'll really have to stroke her ego. In many cases, you can find out nicknames, hobbies, the type of work they do, information about their family, their personality, all of which can help you approach them, build rapport, and eventually make a sale. If you learn and use many of these referral scripts and tips, you will achieve greatness in sales. As always, please complete the assignment in your workbook. This is Stan Ballou wishing you a fantastic future.